What initially brought me in, it was the need to keep growing as a person. That it was never too late to become somebody in life.
I had a lot of problems when it came to high school. It was being anxious about everything that I did when it came to, am I walking right, am I talking right, just everything. And then I had people that I thought were my close friends spread rumors about me, and it really just took a toll on me. So when I found out about JJC's adult education program, it kind of opened up who I was as a person. I was myself in those classrooms. I talked about what I wanted to do and who I wanted to be, and I felt accepted. I was able to talk to people. I loved it.
Some of my siblings went to JJC, so I was looking up programs. I never knew that a GED program was here until I started researching about it. And I found one, and I was like, and it was free. So I was like, oh my gosh, I should just do it. It's like a sign.
Education is something that I've always loved. Ever since I was a little girl, I was always so hard on myself to make sure that I got the A's and the B's. But it's also something that I've been recently learning that it's not gonna stop. Like, you're always gonna learn, and honestly, like, I think I'm okay with that.
So to me, I think it's the foundation for success. It really just gives you the knowledge you need to succeed and to flourish, really.
It means that I can keep growing, going forward. That I don't have an end, that I can always become better and better at anything that I want to be. And the step and the process to get there is through education. There's no other way around.
So I'm actually trying to go for the diagnostic medical sonography program. Because I love kids, I never knew like what section or what area I'd want to be in that would pay good, but then also I'd enjoy. And I didn't even think of sonography until I started looking up healthcare programs at JJC, and it showed up. And my brother recently had a baby, and once I was in that like area at the hospital, I was like, I knew it was meant to be. I felt something there.
So for me, I've been looking at the roster, like of all the classes that you can attend here, and there's just so many amazing different options. Like, I'm really interested in like forensics. I really want to check that out, and like as many other classes that interest me as possible. It's super exciting to me. I love to learn. I would also really like to attend some of the clubs here, such as art club. I don't know if there's a fashion club, but I would totally attend that if there was one.
So I plan to take my gen eds here just because it's so much cheaper, it's so much more beneficial to you, and you're taking the same classes at a state school, so there's no point in spending that extra money and going so far from home. I think I need a couple more years here, so I want to get that here.
The lesson that I learned is that it's never too late. I've seen some of my classmates, they're elders, they're 50s, 60s, and they're back in school. So that's, for me, it was something big.
Do not give up, because I feel like I would always be so close to giving up or just give up. But for this program, they were so helpful, and they believed in me. My professor for sure believed in me.
There's not one lesson that I really learned here or just during school. There are so many lessons, but I think one that kind of sums up everything that I learned is just let everything happen to you. Let the good happen to you, let the bad happen to you. Just feel everything, because one day you're gonna look back and reminisce on everything and wanna go back. So just live in the moment and let everything happen to you.
The person that was always there for me, it was my wife. She actually was the one that talked me into getting back into school. Because I brought it up to her, like, hey, you know what, I'm thinking about it. And from day one, she was like, go for it. I know you can. And for that, I'm really thankful. Also, my brother, my dad, they always support me. They're like, hey, you know what, you can do it, you got this. Also, my teachers, they always support me. They were like, hey, you know what, you got any questions? They were always there for me. And that's, I want to thank all of them for helping me through this.
Honestly, my mom was somebody that really meant a lot to me. We did get into our arguments, as every mom and daughter does, but she was someone that always pushed me to go further and never to give up. And she always backed me up through every single one of my choices. And even when she didn't necessarily understand me or understand the choices that I made, she believed in me. She trusted that I was making the right decision for myself.
So I'll thank a couple people. For one, I'll thank my grandma for sure, because she's been the one who really has been pushing me throughout my entire life to get a really good education. She's just constantly been trying to have me fill out all these packets and stuff before I even was in school at all. She just really cared about me, and that's awesome. Unfortunately, I dropped out, but I'm trying to pursue my career now, so hopefully that will make her happy.
My entire family, but mostly my sister Bianca and my dad, my dog too, buddy. But my dad is definitely one of my biggest supporters. He also dropped out of high school, but he did not get his GED. So I think this is just a big moment. And then my sister, they both just pulled me through when I couldn't go through things. And yeah, just they were there for me and got me out of my funks.
Perseverance is placing one foot in front of the other, even if it drags. Basically saying, even if you really don't want to, and if it absolutely sucks, just keep going, because it will get better. And as cliche as that sounds, it's so true.
There's a specific verse on a song by Pink Floyd called Time, what it says, and then one day you find 10 years had got behind you, no one told you when to run, you missed the starting gun. That's, when I listened to that, that's when I realized that I just been killing so much time, and that I need to, get back in track, get ready for what's coming, and don't waste any more time.
The song What Was I Made For by Billie Eilish, it says, something I can be, something I wait for, something I'm made for. And that line reminds me that even when we don't have all the answers, we are still becoming, and we are still discovering what we're capable of. And that's exactly what this moment is about. I'm not celebrating what I've done, I'm stepping into who I'm meant to be. I may not know exactly what I was made for yet, but I know I'm made for more, and today is just the beginning.